Come with us to the scariest motel in the US. Let's take a peek at some of the haunted hotel rooms and the scary clowns and guests. Come along as we listen to the town's paranormal experts. Let's look at the cemetery during the day and at night. Let's meet a few clowns that come to pay a visit during the night. Tell us, would you be afraid to stay at the Clown Motel?
Yay, cruising chicks. We're going on another road trip. And where are we on our way to today, Samantha?
Well, since it's the month of October, we heard about this place in Nevada that it is deemed so-called spooky. So we are going to the infamous Clown Motel, you guys.
Okay, we're going to
We're 6 hours out.
We're 6 hours out? I didn't realize it was that far.
6
Wow.
hours out.
There are a lot of more road trips that we're going to go on. And I tell you, one road trip I don't want to go on. I used to go there. How about Yosemite? Do you want to go to Yosemite?
I don't.
Why not?
Number one, you need reservations. You
need
can't just roll
reservations?
up there anymore and just get into the park.
You know, we used to be able to just roll up into Yosemite, get in the park. But I'm going to tell you one story about Yosemite. The bears are running through the park in the daytime. Girl, I was over there on that bus that takes you through Yosemite, and guess what? It was a whole bunch of people on the bus. You look out, there's a mother and 3 cubs. And I said, oh my God, there go some bears. They ran right through the campsite. I don't know, something village or whatever. And so it's time to get off the bus. Everybody jumped off the bus. I didn't jump off the bus. I said, hey, it's bears. Where are the bears? And the bus driver said, the bears are gone. I said, well, how do you know? He said, they're gone. I said, but we just saw them. Everybody that didn't look like me jumped off the bus. And when I say that, I mean they didn't have melanin, I do. I was like, baby, I'm not jumping off no bus. Let me wait. Bus driver was waiting like, get off the bus. And I was like, you sure the bears are gone? He said, the bears are gone. And I still got off the bus tiptoeing and looking. Even if you tiptoe, you can't outrun the bear.
I'll tell you something here. Oh, this is where you see the horses at right here, the wild Mustangs roaming. And I want to tell you that they're in families, groups. I got some footage on my cell phone too that I'll show you too. Oh,
wow,
yes, honey.
I did not know that.
If you keep looking, you're going to see some wild Mustangs out here roaming with mothers and fathers and brothers or whatever they got. Yeah, right.
And the horses have a sense of family too.
Uh-huh.
But you got people that abandon their children, abandon their sons, abandon their daughters, abandon the wives, and don't have any type of sense of family. So you're telling me I'll see a whale breach or some wild horses in a pod that's a family before certain people take care of their children.
I am extremely thirsty.
Me too. I'm thirsty too.
Now, see, I didn't told you horses were going to come up. Okay, hold on. I can't turn this camera around here that fast. You see those horses over here to the left?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, you guys, you see the horses right there?
There's a lot of
See,
them.
there's no fence there, no nothing.
They could just come.
They can walk and go wherever it is they want. Look. See, we pulled over on the side of the road
We saw some horses. Well,
to show you guys
the horses.
I just want to show you guys the our landscape here. You know, our landscape.
Yeah,
Nothing out here, and there is no Tesla charging station on this
not.
route. So do not take your Tesla car on this route.
And not only are there no charging stations, when you see a sign that says gas, get it. Because do you guys see any gas stations or anything out here? Not one gas station.
Hey, you guys, we saw a sign that says brothel, free Wi-Fi, drinks, and girls. So we decided to
Come take a look.
and see what this is about here.
Yeah, it says Wildcat Brothel.
Okay, everybody, we are here at the Wildcat Brothel. This is one of the stops on Highway 95, headed to the Clown Motel. It looks like this place is still in business here.
Does it look like it's in business to you?
I don't know if it's in business, but I will tell you. Well, if it's not in business, why doesn't the sign look dilapidated?
The whole place looks dilapidated.
Oh, well, maybe.
Look at the parking lot.
Oh, well.
What kind of girl you think you here.
It's a brothel.
And look at the sign. They couldn't get a sign to the notes.
Warning, security cameras in use, and they got cameras.
Okay, security cameras in use. What do they do? Open up at night? You think sex sells only at night?
Sex sells any time of the day.
Exactly.
We in Nevada, where it's legal.
Yeah, oh, that's right. It's legal. I think they have it gated off so that it doesn't get torn up.
Just like to check my surroundings, y'all. Check my surroundings. I'm not gonna go knocking at no doors.
Do they have handicap parking?
Handicap parking at a brothel? Well, I would
Yeah,
see.
they do.
Oh, they do.
They do. They got 2 handicap parking. Free. What is that free? Free overnight
Yeah, I think they're
parking?
open because they got all the security cameras and business hours, 8 a.m. to 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Free overnight parking.
Yeah.
They open, honey. Sorry. Well, we're not going over there, are we?
This is the, what is this? Playmate Ranch. Looks like they're closed.
Closed.
Does that look like it's a Playmate Ranch? The Playmate Ranch? Looks like they ain't been open for a while.
They ain't even got no cars out here.
You just tell from the upkeep.
Oh no, let's just stop because look at the nails are coming up out of the
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
and I'm not gonna step on that.
You got on. Come on, that's not open.
Sorry, y'all. I'm not walking on that. The nails are coming up out the thing.
The Playmate Ranch is no fountain is running dry. Nothing in the fountain. This is
Business
closed.
hours noon to 4. Please knock.
This look like it's been closed. No, ain't nothing jumping over here. Huh?
Sorry, you guys, for my poor filming skills here.
Back, nothing going on over here.
Let me see.
Be careful with those shoes. Nothing's happening at the Playmate Ranch. That's closed.
Yeah, I don't want to walk.
It's closed. Closed. You don't hear any air conditioner running, nothing. No voices. It's closed. No cars. Closed.
I'm pretty sure there's some sex acts being performed here or something. Not right here, but maybe in the other one. You could tell that's where they had the cameras up at.
Yeah.
And they took them out the little
Yeah.
suction hole
They
things.
took them down.
Let me see. Well, right here. Okay, guys. No action here. Sorry. No action at the Playmate Ranch.
I don't think there's any action at this one either. This one is back there. I always thought brothels were bigger than this. That's small.
You can have sex anywhere.
I guess you can.
nights.
need a lot of space. Tiny little rooms or whatever it is you do. And I tell you what, the homeless haven't came here to commandeer it because it's too cold here. It snows. This whole corridor is filled with snow. In about 2 months, they can't live here. Yeah, that's fenced off, and that's being cared for right there, honey. Direct TV, free overnight parking, handicap parking. So you may be old, you can park right up front and get any type of activity you want done. Anything you can pay for, God forbid, but that's what it's here for. Okay, everybody, we are here at the Clown Motel. We are getting ready to go see what it's all about.
Nice weather here at the Clown Motel.
Let's lock the car.
Okay, let's lock the car. Let's lock the car. We got nice weather here at the Clown Motel. Oh, it's a beautiful day.
And this is your Clown Motel.
And they probably don't have, looks like they changed something.
How would they change something if you never been here before?
I don't know. I'm talking about from the website. It looks like I don't, on the website, I don't know. I don't remember seeing these two clowns, but I don't know.
Business hours 11:30 a.m. to I guess 11 p.m. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's on the website. I didn't see that.
Free entry.
Yeah. I didn't see that on the website. So is this the museum and the office in here?
I suppose so. Oh wow, they have a Clown Motel ghost hunt tour. $10 per person, 45-minute duration. Wintertime 8 p.m., summertime 9 p.m.
Oh.
Okay.
So it starts at 8 p.m.?
Late check-in, please call. Okay, let's go find out. We want to do the tour. Hello, how are you? Scariest than it. What is this? Oh.
DVD on sale.
Ooh.
Oh, that's out of order. Oh, that's for souvenirs.
Look at all the clowns on the wall. $20 pet charge, smoke free. Where?
That looks like those are the clowns.
They got t-shirts.
Do they have t-shirts? Oh, yeah, they do. I'm sorry.
You're fine, honey. $18 sweatshirt.
Oh, they have a lot of stuff.
Are you scared?
Oh, yeah, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Do you think this is kind of creepy?
Creepy? It doesn't look creepy. It just makes it's old and I'm itching. My leg is starting to
I'm
itch.
sorry. And furthermore, oh, look at all these clowns were donated. Look at that. None of them are for sale.
Sorry, I'm itching.
Well, me too. Now that you
Photography welcomed, you guys.
Oh yeah, a big
Hidden
thanks to
cameras in
Sherry
use.
Parton. Wow, look at all the clowns. I like
Pierce Bronson. Who's that guy? Oh, Bob Marley. Is that Bob Marley right there? I think so.
Is that? Oh yeah, that is Bob Marley. With the
That's
diamond
Mariah
rings
Carey.
on.
Ooh.
Oh, was that Mariah Carey?
Yeah.
Charlie Chaplin?
The room?
Yes.
Okay, let me see. I have one opening right now.
What rooms do you have open? And what's like your deemed scariest room?
Scariest room, let me see. The 108.
Yay.
The 108 is the scary room. You can go and check it out. But it's not open. They're cleaning right now.
Okay, so they're cleaning. Okay, what's that room? What's in there?
This that's what do you call theme room.
Team room?
Theme, yeah.
Is that like Freddy Krueger or?
No. You know the eight movies that one the guy. Okay.
The Exodus. The Exorcist.
The 8.
The 8? Oh, I don't know
Okay.
that one.
There is 108 is open. Go and check it
Okay.
out.
Okay. And then what's your next scariest room?
That's the one we have it right now.
That's the only one you have right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, I don't know about
Are you
that.
really gonna stay here?
Do you know something we don't know?
I don't know. I feel like I can't breathe walking in there.
Oh well.
I gotta walk out. They say you can walk. Look in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said we can look at 108. It's got, I don't know where it is. But
And they have that tour that starts at 9. Oh, I didn't ask him about. I'll just go back and
at
ask.
9 p.m.
There's a tour at 8, or it's at 9 in the summertime and 8 during the winter.
Yeah. He said that was 107, so 108 has to be over here.
That's on the sit. Right there. Or maybe it's on the other side. Yeah, she made me stop. Oh gosh, yeah. The other
she
clown.
made you stop.
So that's 107,
Oh, that is-
110. Well, where's 108? Oh, right here. Okay.
This is the clown room.
That's it.
I thought he said it was. Oh, he was saying it. I thought he was saying 8. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can we just walk in? He said we could. Go ahead. And the tour, you get the tour of the cemetery too, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Look at the mask. That's ugly.
So this is the room we'd be staying in tonight?
Pennywise, it. This is the room we'd be staying in.
Don't do it.
Ooh. Oh, it's got a skull.
Oh my God, look at this.
I'm scared.
You ain't no scared. You ain't no scared.
I'm scared.
It needs to be clean, but yeah.
I'm scared.
And this is your clown rope motel.
Look at the bathroom.
Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you.
Oh, look at that one right there.
What the what? Sorry.
What's in there?
Here, what? Let me see what this stuff looks like. Okay. Not bad. Okay.
It looks clean.
See a little bit of hair. Oh, look at the floor. Oh, you know what? Love's got showers. I would rather do that. Praise the Lord. Oh, it's down here? Okay.
That's what you just said. Well, that was, he said exorcist.
Okay. Is there anybody in here?
Oh yeah. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
This is the Exorcist room.
Are you-
The haunted clown.
Oh, okay.
In 1975, I was 6 years old. I was terrified of this thing. So my aunt passed away maybe 10 years ago, and my cousin found it.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, so it's
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you would have told me as a kid that I would come here with this clown, I would.
Say no.
Wow.
But now he's fine.
Okay.
I protect her now.
Okay. He said he was
And you're
terrified.
staying the night here tonight?
I tried to get the it room, but the it room was taken. Can you see the it room yet?
Yeah, it's 108.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can walk right in. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Check it out. You guys have a good one.
You too. Okay.
Well,
Where did we miss a room or something? We left out of 109, right?
That one, that one's quite occupied, is what I'm thinking. And then that one, it was an interesting service to it.
And the exorcist was that the exorcist room? Okay.
And I just
Okay.
realized that it says it on top of it.
yeah, it says it on the
door.
Yeah,
Oh,
it says
okay.
Pennywise It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the room we'll be in tonight. It. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the scariest room. The it room.
Okay. Second floor, you guys. She has on the perfect shirt that says blessed.
Amen.
Oh, Lord.
Cleaning up.
It's like 4 o'clock in the day, isn't it? Friday the 13th.
Oh, this is Friday the 13th room.
Oh my God. Sorry. I can't breathe. I don't know. Maybe something's wrong. Got a little blood on the sheets, but
The air was thick in here for whatever reason. You look at the ceiling.
ooh, look at the tub. Oh my God.
Come on.
Did you see that?
Look. I already saw it in the 108 room.
Sorry. I'm sorry. What room was that? The Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th.
That doesn't have a name. Who's that dude? Is that Jason or Freddy or I don't know?
One of them. This is the. Doesn't have a name. And what is this one? The name?
That's the Halloween room right there. Hi. Clown Motel 2 movie.
Clown Motel 2 movie.
So a movie was filmed in here.
A movie.
Woo! There goes the movie picture.
Oh, that's the movie picture right there.
And thank you, Lord, for America. I can't do this.
There's close in here.
Sorry. They got carpet in the bathroom. I could probably do this.
Yeah, that's better. All right. Let's go check into
Clown Motel 2 movie, 208.
208. And this is no name, just a regular clown room. I think this one is a regular clown room.
Okay.
206.
Well, I'm gonna get out the drone and do what do I do. They say that this cemetery is haunted and it has got extreme paranormal activity, especially at night. Let's find out during our tour.
And 8 o'clock will be the tour.
Okay, where do we meet at?
Same place.
Here.
Right here? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you
Thank you.
guys.
Got the key. 8 o'clock for the tour. And we are going to meet in the lobby.
All right.
Watch your step.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Woo! It's dark in here. Turn on the lights. Woo! That's all
Turn
the
on the
lights
lights.
we get. Is that all the light we get? Where are the rest of the lights? Better.
That's all the light we get?
That's all the light we get. Here's the room key. Right there.
Okay.
There's gotta be some light over here. There's no light here. How's that? That's all.
It's not what I was expecting, but okay.
That's a. We could turn the television on for light. There's only one light, one lamp. Okay, let's close these blinds.
Wait, I'm scared. Why we gotta close the
I
blinds?
don't want people looking in.
Well, but I'm scared. At least I feel like there's a sense of community if we leave the windows open. Hey!
Close. How are we supposed to get dressed and stuff? What we gonna do? Sleep with the dang on when the curtain is open? Huh? Here's our bathroom. I'm gonna come in here and wash my face and wash up. I am like really tired. We have our, what do we have at 8 o'clock? Our tour?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go in here and wash my face and refresh myself before the tour. Okay.
Are all these people waiting on the tour? Okay, great.
She's coming in.
Okay, thank you. Scariest than it. Clown Motel 2 shot in 2021.
Oh, it was shot in 2021?
And it's locked up. Good.
And it's what now?
I said, and it's locked up. So all these people are here for the tour. And
I didn't know it got crowded like this. That's good.
I think the lighting improved in here as it got dark. I don't know why, but
Did they turn for those of us on?
I don't think so.
That's fine.
So which one is missing? Row 4? I put it today here.
Are you guys going on the tour? Are you part of the tour?
Mm-hmm.
Is that at 9 or
At 8.
at 8?
Yes.
Really? You want to do the tour?
I don't know how it is.
We are fast forwarding this piece of the video because they was not talking about anything important. Stay tuned. It's only a few seconds.
All right. So, how many's in your
One.
one? Okay. Correct. So, and you're in which room? 210? Okay. So I will go and let him know. That way we can whoop, so we can write you up your ticket and then he'll hold it. Perfect. Okay. Anybody else? Okay.
Can we have a blank one to keep, or is she gonna take this from us? Or
Yes.
she'll give it back.
No.
Can we have a blank one as a?
Yeah, I will give it.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
And in your room,
Thank you, honey.
there is the invite piece of paper if you want to take that too
Okay.
for part of your souvenir thing too. By all means, yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've got 210. They need a ticket wrote up because they bought their tickets with
Online?
their room. Yeah,
210,
and
okay.
that was two of you. Two of them.
Okay.
2, 3, 4,
They say that this cemetery is haunted and it has got extreme paranormal activity, especially at night. Let's find out during our tour.
See, there's a peeping too. This is my official helper. Yes. And she's also the boss's daughter, so she's a good helper, though. She really is. My name is Wanda. I've lived here in Tonopah for 36 years. So needless to say, the spirits in this town, they know me. They know me pretty good. They know my mom and my grandma and my mom for half the town's kids. That's a good thing. I was wanting to find out, has anybody seen any of the paranormal programs or the blogs or live streamings? Yeah. I've just seen the one with Zach Baggins when he squealed like a girl and ran out of here. Against Charlie. Yeah. That's so sad. But it's funny though. He hasn't come back. And Charlie, he's been waiting for him to come back. Charlie's the big one in the middle of the two chairs up front. And we were featured in 2 of Rob Zombie's movies, House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Reject. And I got Missy May up there. I don't know what her name is. The one with the hair. All of the hair. Yeah, she was in those. And she was left with us for safekeeping. Yes. I like her. And she's pretty interesting. I remember seeing a glimpse of her in one of the movies. I didn't get to watch House of a Thousand Corpses because I freaked out in the first 10 minutes, of course. And then Devil's Reject, I remember watching that one 4 times to be able to get the whole thing. Yeah, I get scared too easy. I think that one was the one that caused me to take down all my mirrors in the whole house for a little while. And then I have my little favorite rag doll that's over there under the glass case. And then those 2 creepy guys that went through a fire and they don't look like it. That is a scary thing, those ones in the case. Those 2 right there.
They went through a fire?
It was a local one. I don't remember where it's at. There's a little write-up for it. And it wasn't too long ago. I think it was like maybe 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, it's creepy. I think there was a little bit of the board involved for everything to burn to the ground, but them not. They didn't even get dirty. Holy cow. And then we have one from Mr. Omar. He's that little tiny one up there, right there on the top. So. Looks like Omar too. Then there's the bookkeeping one. That guy right there, that's the last owner.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
the one with the pink and the yellow hat on?
Yeah. The last owner?
Yeah. And that's who owned it before the brothers got it. And it looks just like him. It was a little bit odd. Yeah.
That one's creepy.
Yeah. Big time. He used to sit straight completely up until I had one of the paranormal investigators that came through, and they had rented the office for a couple of hours, and there was all kinds of bizarre activity going on back here in this back corner. And by the time everything was all finished, the weird crash bang noises. On the other side of that wall is my laundry room. Every flyer, every brochure that I had up on the shelf was flung all over the floor, and he was leaning forward. And I left him that way because I was kind of afraid to touch him, to be honest. And his eyes move. I am not the only one that feels like his eyes will literally move and watch you, because wherever you go, he is creepy. He is very creepy. I don't, yeah, it kind of bugs me a little. And then I have my live tree over there. Those guys will just start swinging. There won't be any wind or any breeze. The fan won't be on, but they just start swinging. And old boy Blue, he likes to swing a lot. He get when he's happy, he gets swings. And I just let him swing. Yep. She hasn't seen the swinging of them yet.
I have one.
Have you?
So which one is the most haunted?
Well, Miss Polly, my little rag doll right there, she's kind of got a lot of activity that she does, and she'll even protect out of herself like all over the place. I've had a lot of guests report that they've seen her outside of their window.
Oh,
And then there's Charlie. Charlie is the most.
the big one.
Yeah, he's the most because like with Zach Baggins, he
Where's
moves
the
and touches those that don't believe in him. Yeah,
There's not one.
I know. The spirits do that to me all the time.
How often do your batteries get like drained that fast out here?
And then they recharge them before
Yeah.
I make it to the entrance of the cemetery. And I've heard that is a very rare thing too. But the spirits like to mess with me. When they start beeping, and then I'm talking about something. They'll shut down my machine because they're like, oh, she's talking, so it's gonna be a minute, and they get so impatient. But they do. I have, like I said, been around here for a little while. I've been talking to them, and I first started hearing the music box when we lived back here behind in the trailer court, and my kids were little. Now they're grown men, and I always would hear the music box. Whenever I get stressed, really stressed, they play the music box for me, so it really calms me down. I like that. We have had 3 Clown Motel movies done so far. 2 of them have been made and out so people can see them. We just got finished filming Clown Motel number 3, and that was an experience. And with all of the clowns that were here the last 2 days, there was all kinds of stuff going on, and there was 6 different crew people in different parts of the whole motel that had experience with the music box also. And the producer, he's a really good friend of one of the other brothers that he was talking to me right when he first got here, and he asked me a bunch of questions. And then when the first report of the first experience had happened, he told him right away, go find Miss Wanda. She'll explain it to you. And you'll be able to calm down and it'll be okay. And they all said that the music box sounded like it was coming from below.
Ooh.
And I'm like, okay. Like the one lady, she was upstairs. I'm like, well, of course it was from below. And she goes, no, I mean like way deep below. And that's what they always say. There's one of the swimmers. And it's just and my girlfriend, my best friend, she lives in the trailer park still. About 6 months ago, she had a whole month and a half of hearing the music box, and she kept trying to follow it, and figure out where it was coming from. And every time she'd get close, it would change the direction, and stuff. So she just kind of kept it quiet for a little while until I was talking to somebody, and they mentioned the music box, and she was like, oh my gosh. And then she started telling me. And I was like, why do you keep that kind of stuff from me? I can tell you what's going on. And anything that she experiences is a little odd, which people from our front door. I tell you what, some of the strange and bizarre things that we have seen through that thing, and they always see that we're looking at them, and then they come towards the door, the peephole area, and then they're freaking out a little bit. So I don't look through it again for a while. the other night, she looked through it, and there was two people dressed in period clothes on the porch, just a kissing like crazy. And she was like, they weren't really out there one day because I opened the door, you know. But when you look through the people, yeah, about a month ago, room 107. Who's got room 107? Yeah. Did my son give you the black lights?
No.
No.
I have it.
Well, we have a black light flashlight and a small handheld black light. When we get done, remind me, and I'll make sure to send them in there with you. It makes the paintings on the walls really, really way cool. You kind of pop, you know, kind of slow. There's a couple of them that are black light activated and glow in the dark. The first night we put that in there, the lady that had that room, I was in there with her. Oh my gosh. It triggers them. It makes them happy, I guess. I don't know. But they start with the noises, with the knocks, the bathroom door open and closes. You hear the ladder fall, and I can assure you there is no ladder in the tool room on the other side of the other wall because I make sure of it. It's over here on this side of the office, so that way when it happens, people know that it's really happening. And if you've got the spirit box open when it starts, oh, they'll tell you big time. And it's really kind of interesting. It's kind of cool. When the ladder noise happened, and then the knock, and then the knock on the opposite wall, and then on the opposite other corner, and then the other corner, and then you start to hear like a rapid, real fast, you know, knock. But it's faint, so you have to be paying attention. And it always makes me think of somebody on the other side going, let me in, you know, I gotta go, you know. And when you open the door, you'll feel the rush of air go by, them coming in. And after a little while, when you're ready to be by yourself again, you just open the door and you tell them, goodbye, it's time for you to go. And they totally go. You can feel it. Don't never invite Mr. Charlie to come back to your room because he will. Yep, he will. You will see him in the mirror. Yep.
In any room?
In 107 specifically. And I think it's because of the paranormal investigators. That's what room they usually always take first. And when they start doing their talking and their channeling of the spirit box and stuff, he just likes to hang out because it's the most fun one. Just saying. So, just a warning. But it's kind of fun. He doesn't do nothing. He just keeps an eye on you. That's what Charlie does. He's been doing that for 40 years. Yep. I was going to tell you how come the motel has even gotten here. And it was because it's a memorial, basically, for a son and a daughter's dad that was also a minor. And he died in 1907. And the motel was built in 1980. So after he died, the mom and the kids, they relocated quickly in the city. And when it was about time for them to retire, that's when they realized that they had forgotten to do something, and that was to come back to Tonopah, found them a unique spot of land, which was here, and built the office and 10 rooms. And it started out being called David's Motel because of their dad's name was Clarence David Davis. And it wasn't too long after they had opened that they changed the name to the Clown Motel because of these guys. These guys are all 100 years old on this door. That was the beginning of our collection, about 250 of them. And the son and the daughter had been lugging around these boxes for years that were marked Dad's Passion. Nobody ever opened any of them. I just can't get over it. And so that cousin was helping them get ready for the first guest, And the first box that they opened, clown after clown, see? And so they decided that maybe they should change the name to the Clown Motel. And that's how it started. And our personality started from there. When I worked here the first time in 1991, I said, hey, it really would be cool if they turned it into a museum or something. And they did. It was just a while later, but they did. And I believe that the running total of our collection size now is 6,320. And still growing. Yes, all of our clowns come from our guests. That's why we don't sell any of them. And they're all unique and very special. I found that clowning has had a comeback, a big time one, and a lot of grown adults have brought in their favorite clowns to live with us for safekeeping, because that way they know that other people get to enjoy them and nothing will ever happen to them. So it's kind of neat. And kids are still scared of clowns. The day I realized the kids were scared of clowns was a real bad day for me, because I didn't understand. I just don't. She's not afraid of clowns. Not at all. Yes. Yes. Her first Halloween is that picture up on the wall of the polka dots and the little girl. That's her. Oh, wow. They had no idea that 3 years later they would be.
Yes.
Oh, I see that they made her into a postcard. Like she said, she's the owner's daughter. No, that's the owner's daughter.
No, I'm talking about her.
Tell her.
David Davis is out there, and I've got a real bright light and another one, and let's go. Okay.
We going outside?
Mm-hmm. Be careful. Step down.
Watch your step.
You got the key? Or do I have the key?
This key?
No.
The car key. You have it. It sounds like I'm ready to go outside.
Okay. So, see nobody falls down. Do you guys have a flashlight? Oops. Yes. I can hit down, but still so bright enough to where it will help. All right. And you.
Let me see. I just like it's just me. I get scared. Yeah, I just get scared. Sorry.
In the 1990s, and 80s, we had Alaska-style winters. So it wasn't too long with a glass wall that they had to change it to insulate to keep it warm inside of the office. Because it's difficult to keep it warm in this area. That's for sure. The last 10 years it's gotten warm. So it's not so cold. It's always been busy with children's spirits. Every paranormal group that comes through, they always set up there at the window, and it is busy. Be careful because it is kind of a big jump. Mine is too.
So like an EMF?
Yes.
So you have the audio on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're also under power wires with this difference too. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that doesn't really affect it too much, really, to be honest. Most people's visual ones don't usually even start reacting at this area.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
I sat here when I came earlier. It was like here, then I went away, and then like way over there, I hit like red. Bam! It was like. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I start talking about Big Bill Murphy and George Devil Davis, they go crazy too.
I put it a rock there.
Yeah. Yeah, she's been
Are you kidding me?
visiting. See, I told you that's what they do.
Did it kill it?
Yeah.
Yep. It's crazy.
They turn it off. They turn them off.
Yep.
And up here is where Mr. Clarence David is. And then we'll come back here to number 1 and I will talk to you about them.
And then it goes to nothing, and then it'll pick up somewhere.
Clarence David Davis. He is the miner and from the Belmont, the Tonopah Belmont mine that caught on fire in 1907. Him and Big Bill Murphy were the two heroes that went into the tunnels to try to pull out as many people as they could. And they pulled out about 14 people and 9 was able to survive. So not too bad on odds. And see, and they like to be able to know that their stories are being carried on and still alive. He was 40 years old. All of his family now are all with him. They're all gone. So I've been trying to take up keeping his little area picked up and clean and kind of spruced up and stuff. It's something that I just barely started, so as you can tell. And the Historical Society are working on getting all the rest of the headboards put back with the information, because after 100 years of wind and sand, it basically sandblasted most of the information off of them. So we're working on redoing them, and we have to redesignate a lot of people because their little borders and stuff had washed away and gotten moved from the rocks and everything else. I mean, from the wind and everything else. So there's a lot of space that looks like it's empty, but it's not. And we're working on getting that done. We had lost the map for quite a while until they sold one of the really neat houses out there in Belmont and realized that the wallpaper was the original map of the whole place, including where the 2 buildings and the parking lot is. That was all part of the cemetery also. And when the big flood happened, it flooded out and leveled Goldfield and Tonopah.
Oh, wow.
And it unearthed most everybody that was in that whole area up there. And they went scattered, sailing all the way down the waterway area. And when they came back to rebuild and see what was left, that's when they realized that they had a lot of people scattered all over the place. So they tried to do the best they could to collect everybody, and then they moved them to the cemetery what we use today. This cemetery has not had anybody buried in it since.
I can't. I'm gonna go back. I'm too scared. I'm sorry. got your headlamp. You're okay.